Hey everybody, you ready to play some Hearthstone? It's Zomniac the Hearthstone Noob.
Okay, so it's been a while since I've been on Hearthstone, and I just wanted to do this recording as a quick little overview of the state of the game, state of my game. And as you know, I am loath to be gone for too long because you miss out on quests. And this is probably Paladin or Priest Victory. That's a good one because it's just, I only have to do 2 wins. I might, run that Gangland Pally or Gang Up Pally, my shielded Pally. It's got all kinds of divine shielded minions. Might run that sucker in just practice mode because I have not had very good success in ladder or in ranked play. Druid or Rogue dominance. Hey, Rogue, our Wrecker Rogue is just phenomenal, and might do a couple of runs in arena with that. In fact, a couple days ago, or I believe it was yesterday, I was sitting in the bar, and don't ask me why, but one of my friends had his kid over, and they were looking through their Pokemon cards, the physical trading card game. And I said, "Hey kid, have you heard about?" Now I know this sounds a little more creepy than it really was, but I said, "Have you heard of Hearthstone?" And I showed him on my tablet, and as luck would have it, I went into ranked mode, playing with my Wrecker Rogue, and the tablet died. So I lost a rank in ranked play mode because my tablet died. Anyway, this is probably the easiest one to win, and we can do it right now if you'll come along and we'll spectate on somebody. Now I don't know whether or not it'd be a good idea to. Well, I'll let him know that I'm recording it for my stream, just so he's not taken off guard. But let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna ask Squid because he's always fun to ask. Hey, mind if I spectate for a quest and record it for my YouTube channel? We'll see what he says. I don't want to record anything without permission. So let's spectate him, shan't we? Pardon me. So you'll get to see how this kind of works. And it was a long time coming for the spectator mode to actually come into play in Hearthstone. But it did, and now you can watch friends. And we're in the middle of gameplay. And we can see that, oh, he's got a Frothing Berserker and a Sludge Belcher out. He's playing a warrior deck. You know what it doesn't do in spectator mode is it doesn't... Oh, he just got owled. But that's okay. He's got a strong board presence right now. What it doesn't show is it doesn't show which mode he's in. If he's in ranked play or he's going to attack the Frothing Berserker. That was a smart play. Although Okay, so board presence now switches to his opponent.
Let the pain speak to me.
That's a great play. Now, if he only had a way to trigger that ghoul on his turn, he could have had a board clear, but he didn't. He didn't have anything like, I don't know, bouncing blade. Oh, double owl. That's not good. That's not good. Not good at all, in fact. And a consecrate. Oh. He's got... But that's two owls. See, he's going into turn 7, so he would not have... If I were him, I would throw out Death's Bite on this turn. Oh. That's a strong play too, with both owls out. The only other silence in a Pally's deck would be to get the common Spellbreaker. He's got heals. He can get rid of one incarnation, but not the second. And that's good, because now he can actually put out his... Yeah, you're only going to be able to take that down to 1. He can put out his Grim Patron. Ooh, Emperor Therasan is very good right now. I don't understand that move at all. Oh, he wants to execute him. That's a good play. That was a good play. And get his Therasan out. Great play. He's got board presence. 15 to 19 may seem daunting, but on his next turn, he's got a lot he can play, because he can get out his Grim Patron, his Warsong Commander. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, he can play every card in his hand next turn. Ragnaros. That's rough. Okay, better him than his face. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. You just gotta hope that Rag doesn't take out your Grim Patron. That's the only thing, man. That's the only thing. He still might win this. It's a real slim chance, but he still might win this. That was dumb. That was dumb. Why did he give him more? Oh, to take out... Okay. To take out his... he's got another war song, though, man. Oh... You have to, man. I know it sucks, but you have to.
Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here!
Yep.
Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here!
And now you gotta hope that Ragnaros... Oh, he's... Let it go. Let it go. Flip the turn and hope he... Yeah. He's got heals. Hope he just doesn't have a charge. Oh, that's... No, you're fine. You still got him. You still have him. You still have him. You still have him. Yeah, Gramash. Yeah, you got him. There you go. Good job. Beautiful. Well played. GG. Hey, and we won. We won a card. We won a card pack. And we're going to leave spectator mode, but we're definitely going to talk to him. Yeah. Good shot by Rag. Otherwise, game over, man. Game over. Because if Rag would have hit his face, that would have been game over. Obviously. But Iron Jesus was on his side. He easily won that game. Easily on the last turn. I mean, he had lethal on last turn as long as Rag hit his face, you know? So let's see what's in our card pack we got. We got a old school. They call them, I think they call them, I forget what they call them. Let's find out. Let's not in the shop. You go into the shop. Oh, classic. They call them classic card packs. So we're going to open our classic card pack and see what we get. I'm not going to get any. Oh, I got a rare. No legendaries, but a rare. That's not bad. So that's what we won, is a bunch of shardable cards. I think I've got all of these, so they're all going to be easily shardable. Sharding is what we used to call disenchanting in World of Warcraft, because at one point when you disenchanted an object, a weapon, a piece of armor, a trinket, whatever, you would get these things called shards out of them. Sometimes you get dust, sometimes you get essence, but for the most part you would get, especially if you were running dungeons and raids, you would get high value pieces of armor and weapons to disenchant. That would disenchant into things like Nexus shards and things like that. So that's, for whatever reason, that got that moniker of sharding. And it does look like we are going to disenchant this, all 5 of those cards. So yeah, we're getting closer, but not quite. And well, I'm going to see you on the flip side for these other 2 quests. We're just going to run straight through for each one of these, and I'll see you on the flip side for. Actually, let me tell you about the play mode wins and the best arena key thing. You can see my hero levels are respectable if I had been playing a year ago. But as you can tell, my total level is 290. All the pro players right now have 60 across the board for all these. And that's because they play an ungodly amount of Hearthstone. Hours and hours a day. I don't have that luxury. I don't get to do that. But here's the worst stat. Not my hero levels, but here's the worst stat. Worst stat is that the highest key I've ever gotten in Arena is 4 wins, a silver key. Now, I've gotten 59 total wins, which tells you that at least I've played at least, or at most, I've played 59 minus 4 is 55. So I've played at least 55 divided by 3 would be, or at most, 55 divided by 3 is approximately 17. So I've 16, something like that, 15 arena runs. You know, maybe a lot more because there have been a couple of 0-3s in these arena runs, 0 wins and 3 losses. That's the worst stat. Now total wins, I'm pretty close to getting an achievement. At 100 wins, you get $100, 100 gold. You get 100 gold. It'd be nice if you got $100, then you could turn around and buy card packs with that. But no, you get you win an achievement. I think it's chicken dinner or something like that is the achievement, based on the whole Leroy Jenkins mythos, and yeah, highest. Oh, that's the highest current rank. It should show you the highest rank you've ever achieved here, I think. But it does. It only shows you for the current season, which is unfortunate. I wish the statistic board would actually. I wish that there was another statistic board. So what I wish that there was a button down here that could show you your achievements. I'm sure this is coming. That's like your achievements and your statistics, like they have in all the other games. All the other Blizzard games has this. You know, World of Warcraft has stats up the wazoo. So, so yeah, now that's pretty much the state of affairs for this Hearthstone Noob, and I will see you on the flip side for the Paladin or Priest Victory and Druid or Rogue Dominance quests. Okay, so we're back, and we are going to go ahead and play straight through the Paladin or Priest Victory quest. Clear that sucker off our plate. We're going to do that in casual mode because I just don't want to lose any more rank. And we're going to take our gang up Pally into casual mode. Now, don't be surprised if we lose some. I'm going to play straight through until we win the achievement or complete the quest. So we're going to record straight through all the ups and downs and all arounds of playing for that quest.
Uther versus Rexa.
Got a hunter testing out his face hunter deck.
I will fight with honor.
Now, this is not the last time I played this in practice mode. I didn't get to show you this, but we have a Hand of Protection card. And that is going, that would put a Divine Shield on any minion. We don't need that right yet. I don't know. Maybe I should keep it in my hand. Shield of Minibot, good turn 2. Consecration, good board clear, but much better for later board clear. We're gonna mulligan. This is just practice mode, so it doesn't really matter. Archer Protector, good. Yeah, no turn 1, that's fine. I apologize, by the way. I listened back to some of my earlier recordings, and I realized that we're going to throw out our Shielded Minibot. That's just a good turn 2. I realize that I smack my lips a lot when I record. So if you ever hear me do that, I apologize. Maybe I'll go through and... Oh, wow, a 0 cost turn 2 Grizzly. That's tight, man. That's pretty solid play there. But we've kind of got an answer for that if he ever passes the turn back to me. Yeah, we've got a good we got a good. I could go at one. I want to save my Aldor for something bigger. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to throw out our
Not on my watch.
Divine Shield on our mini bot, and then we're going to Divine Shield our Protector.
Job's done.
I bet he never saw that coming. So yeah, let me apologize for sounding rude with the lip smacking stuff. I'll try to be more careful. But my mouth gets, I don't know how to explain it. When I talk a lot, I salivate a lot. And I know this is gross, but that's the explanation. If he's smart, he throws out another taunt if he's got one. I don't think he has one. This is practice mode, so it could be anything in that deck, and we have no idea. He's using the Ice Crown Citadel card back. Have no clue how far along this guy is in his collecting of cards. We have no idea. You know, at least in ranked play mode, you know that he's they've got some decent cards. You know, you don't usually venture into ranked play unless you're prepared for it. You know. And in the early days, in practice and ranked play may have been completely indistinguishable, but not nowadays. And I think he's left. I think he left. I think he left. This is this is good. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this instead. We're gonna actually use our. Yeah, he left. So. So give me the win. Now, see, this is the great thing about playing a oh, we won 3 in a row. Hey, we can get 10 gold for that. That's the great thing about playing in practice mode, is that often people don't stick around for when things don't go right the first 3 turns. You know? Unfortunately, sometimes things go perfectly for you in practice mode, and you kind of want to see how things will play out. But, no, we'll quit on you when everything's going perfect for you, because it's just practice. So who cares, right? Okay. So probably the worst matchup you can have with this deck, and the reason why is because the hero power of the mage. Being able to ping off shields is high value, because you're removing that extra attack, and we have nothing to play on our first or second turn. There we go. There's our second turn. Because with the hero power, what they can do is they can use 2 mana to remove your shield, and on a high-cost minion that has a high attack with the shield, what that does is it doubles your attack unless he pings it off. So right now, this shielded mini-bot has whatever you throw at it will take 1 damage. Right? And it doesn't matter what the attack cost is, the shield negates that attack cost. So the shield is very valuable in that regard. But not if you're going up against a guy that can just take the shield off.
Do you like to play with fire?
Or can throw out a pyromancer. So this would be a good time. Yeah, I don't know if Yeah, you know what? This is kind of sneaky, but I'm sure this will work.
Reporting for duty.
Unless she takes the shield off. If she takes the shield off, it doesn't matter. What we're hoping for is that she pyros off. Plays a there you go, the coin. Which kills my guy and buffs up. And there you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. And why is that beautiful? It's beautiful because we really don't have anything to go with. We have nothing to go with this guy, do we? Aldor Peacekeeper at this point is kind of premature. So we kind of got to do that. We kind of have to take out him, but we... that increases... he's going to get taken out. We do that, make him clear us out with a spell card. Spell damage on him, ping him. You almost have to. Or take out your own Geomancer. That's what I would have done the first turn. But that's okay. That's absolutely okay. Because we don't want to double that minion's attack. We have nothing. So what we do is...
Reporting for duty.
I hate to do this, but, you know, we kind of have to.
To battle.
Because we've got nothing but... Because we've got nothing but spells in here. We got our Equality Consecrate if we need it. But other than that, we really got nothing. Well, we take her out. You know what?
Last warning.
Now she has to take that out with a frostbolt, or a fireball, or something, or polymorph. That's even better. It's okay.
Truth is my shield.
Job done.
Now we're going to start seeing our all our shields come out as we draw. Unfortunately, we've had to go way too many turns without drawing minions to play. So,
Are you ready for this?
so we throw out another Aldor Peacekeeper
Follow the rule.
to change his attack to 1. We're going to throw out a Consecrate to get around him,
Justice shall prevail.
and we'll just do that.
Job's done.
And the reason why we're doing that is because what is he going to do but be just a ping? Just a ping. You know? And here's where an Equality Consecrate comes into play. You know? Oh, I'm so glad she drew 3 cards because we might actually empty our hand here. So we do. Well, first of all. Yeah, no, not first of all. Equality, consecrate. Avenge. Dude.
Reporting for duty.
More damage.
Justice shall prevail.
And these divine favors are just going to sit in our hand. We really have no way to play those. I mean, we could. And that's all she wrote. We top deck Blessing Our Kings to win our second and necessary win in order to get our completed quest. So we now have, well, we had before we won this one, enough to go into the arena twice. So we're going to go after our next quest is the Rogue Druid or Rogue Dominance, and we're going to do the Wrecker Rogue and Ranked Play. Say that 5 times fast. Wrecker Rogue and Ranked Play. Wrecker Rogue and Ranked Play. I can't do it. All right. I'll see you guys on the flip side for our Wrecker Rogue run in Ranked Play. Okay. So I'm going to try to synchronize this up a little bit. Obviously, I'm adjusting the volume there for... so stupid. I'm adjusting the volume because apparently I thought you couldn't hear my voice over the sound, or I didn't think it was loud enough or something. And I was probably commenting on how I wanted to do, you know, I hate going away for too long because when I do, I miss out on a bunch of quests. So we're gonna go for the Druid or Rogue Dominance quest this time. Maybe I did comment on that before, I don't know. But we did have a Druid or Rogue Dominance quest, and that's what this is going to be, is me going into ranked play mode with the Wrecker Rogue that everybody is now familiar with. Which I'm probably going to change up a little bit.
Valera versus Thrall. For Doomhammer.
Watch your back. I think I am going to change it up a little bit. Oh, I was commenting on how Wrecker Rogue sometimes doesn't get very good first hands. So you got to mulligan everything because we won our 1-drops. Cogmaster is a good first turn play because even though it's a 1 cost, he can still on the second turn throw out a, you know, Micro Machine or something. But we don't get anything, of course, because the Wrecker Rogue has very little 1-drops in the hand. Job's done. And Micro Machine isn't going to do us any good on turn 1. Which bunches up our turn 2 because now we have a choice between daggering up and throwing out our Micro Machine, and of course we're going to do that. We're going to throw out our Micro Machine because it's going to beef up not every turn. Or it is every turn. It's every turn, not every... So now it's 3. And now we get our 1-drop. So what do we have? We either throw out our Iron Sensei, which makes sense, or we dagger up and throw out a Clockwork Gnome. And I think we were debating about daggering up, and I think I was debating about daggering up and throwing out the Clockwork Gnome, but instead I decide let's take that out because it doesn't cost us anything, and beef up our Micro Machine because holy crap, that's a beefy Micro Machine, right? Now we're just hoping not for no earth shock. But at least he didn't kill our micro machine. At least he didn't kill it. And if he just gives up because I don't know why. He just gave up. I forgot about that. I forgot about him giving up so quickly, but he did. And that gives us one turn closer, or one win closer to our Druid or Rogue dominance, and we keep going. We keep going. Because Wrecker Rogue really, honestly, at rank 15 is pretty damn good. Any lower than that, and it's not. I don't know why that is. I think it's because... I don't know. I don't know why that is.
Valera versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Watch back.
Your back.
I think it's because around around ranks 20, 25 to 20 or so, it's just there's a whole lot of
Job's done.
It's a whole lot of, I don't know. There's a lot more variety at those ranks. Let's put it that way. So we have, again, we have a really crap hand, and now, I think I was commenting on what the hell are we facing here with the... Yeah, I think we've already lost this one because we really don't have an answer for his micro machine.
Job's done.
And I really hate it when we've got a handful of 2s at turn 2 because then it's a lot of choices to make. And there now we've got a 3-4. It beats up to a 4-3. And this is when, yeah, I was debating whether or not to throw out our Harvest Golem. I think I decided we would optimize for turn 3, which just means optimizing
Is
turn
someone
3.
injured?
All that means is you play the card. And of course, he has to heal up that bot, and we have to deal with it. We have to, and we don't have any. We don't have anything that can outright kill it right now.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
So we just have to keep whittling away at it, you know? I mean, we just have to keep whittling away at it and just hope. That was unfortunate. But we did get out both of his Shadow Word Pains, but now he's got an 8-2 that we just have to deal with. We have to. And I think the smarter play would have been to dagger up and then on this turn, Sharp Sword Oil. But we didn't do that. Allowed him to heal him. But at least we can finally get rid of him with our Mechanical Yeti. Oh god, at least we can do that. Unfortunately, it's kind of too late. Yeah, it's absolutely too late to...
Here we go.
Yeah, it's kind of too late to win this one, I think. To be honest with you, it's been a while since I played this one, so I don't remember what happens.
Oh my god!
But I have a sneaking suspicion that we do not win. Because, where the hell are... I think the Iron Sensei there and a freeze would have been a much smarter play.
Here we go.
But we didn't do that. And there goes the Shadow Word Death, which was against our biggest dude that could have brought him down within a reasonable quickly, or could have killed him reasonably quickly, you know. And that's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. And we were kind of hoping beyond hope. That he would leave most of our minions up. Because a Iron Sensei on those... I forgot about this, yeah. Well, he did take the brunt of that. Sneeds...
Not quite what
Sneeds
was
is
planned.
a good play right here, but we needed our heal bots, and where the hell are our heal bots?
Come close.
Sneeds would have been a much better play.
Expectation commencing.
Well played.
Except that... he buffed up the wrong dude. I kind of needed him to buff up the Mechanical Yeti. He did not. There goes a Holy Nova, which takes us down even further. Heal himself. I don't remember if we actually do Sneeds now or not. Yeah, dagger up. No, don't...
Commence pontification.
Should have done that before the attack, and that was dumb. And I don't know why. I don't know why we did it that way, but it was dumb to do that. It should have been Sharp Sword Oil first, attack, then stealth, then attack with the dagger. And that's not what we did. That's not what we did. It was dumb. That's not what we did.
Something needs tinkering?
Yeah, I don't remember what we were talking about here. Or I think I was debating whether or not to time rewind Enhanso Meccano or time rewind the Tinkertown Tech.
So many options.
I kind of have to take care of him, so that's what we do. Throw out the spider tank.
Here we go.
Attack, dagger up, and pass the turn, and hope for the best. no getting around that dude now. There just isn't. Unless I sack both of my dudes into him, which is what I kind of have to do. And I think I did do that. After throwing out Sneed. Of course.
Here we go.
And just dagger up with the extra 2, because that's all you really can do, right?
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Whenever they say thank you, that usually means mind control, which is exactly what he's got. And we have no answer for that. It's game over, man. We could... Oh, yeah, we could freeze him. I forgot about that. I should have thrown out the Harvest Golem first like an idiot. I didn't.
Here we go.
Like an idiot, I didn't. I didn't throw out the Harvest Golem first, which I should have done. And I didn't, and I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. That's two... Those two extra 4 damages would have taken him down to 3 now. Think of that. Would have taken him down to 3. And now we are done. We are done. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. It's over. Game over. We're done.
Well played.
I think I just had a little bit of fun here.
Here we go.
Job's done.
Now, thinking about it, I should have probably attacked my... I don't know that you can attack your own dude.
Just like you!
And that's interesting that it popped him. But it doesn't matter, we die. We die anyway, we die a horrible, painful death. We die anyway. And we lose the ring. And that's my fault. I should have thought about my plays a little bit longer for those 2 Tinker Sharp Sword oils. Those 2 plays were pivotal to that game, and I messed up. Those were bad plays, and that was my fault. So yeah, if you have enough mana to throw out a minion and then throw out your Sharp Sword oil and have daggers out, you do it.
Valera versus Jaina.
You
Just
asked
smart
for it.
gameplay.
Watch your...
Oh look, we get a Cogmaster. That's at least one dude we could have in our hand. And I think... I'm debating about keeping all of them, but Piloted Shredder's a little bit, you know, that's a good card. If I'd have mulliganed him, I would have gotten a Micro Machine.
I can fix anything.
Job's done.
We'll see how different this game would have been. I would have gotten the Micro Machine instead of him. Instead of the Piloted Shredder. And what does she coin out?
I'll show
Mad
them.
Scientist.
I'll show them all.
I think we play around this guy for a little bit. So yeah, actually not a bad first hand. Not a bad first hand.
Powering up! Portals online!
I'll fix you.
And I'm pretty sure we do that because I like it when they trade their minions into me, which is exactly what she's gonna do here. And that was interesting to say the least, because throwing out a micro machine, and if that's duplicate
For a little while,
or
I pack a big punch.
mirror entity, I mean,
I pack a big
I'm gonna take care of him right away. You know, which is awesome. So now I've got a 3-1 and a 2-2 on the board, and she's got nothing. She wasted that. It could have been any secret. Could have been any secret. You know, she could take out the Cogmaster. That's smart. Iron Sensei right now would be a great play. And I think I was thinking about that. Iron Sensei versus the piloted Shredder.
Here we go.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know why I did
Job
that.
done.
Because a big beefy micro machine would have been a much better play. Throwing out the Iron Sensei? On that turn, on turn 4, wouldn't have been such a bad idea. Oh, especially now with the 2 chuggers. So Iron Sensei now and another micro machine.
I pack a big punch.
Come close and listen.
I should have taken out one of the micro machines
we
or
go.
one of the snow chuggers. Yeah, that was a bad misplay. I should have taken out one of the snow chuggers. Even though she's... It would have survived.
Powering up. Portals online.
Give that minion a turn to get ready. Here we
Yeah,
go.
that wasn't a misplay on my part. I think I was talking about... I was pointing on him and just illustrating that it'd be cool if I could do that now. But I can't, obviously. And you always take out the mech warpers because it makes your other mechs smaller, of course. Armor plating goblins, not a bad idea. This is a tough spot.
Here we go.
I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I should have. I should have saved the tanker as oil. Go for the piloted shredder first.
Here we go. Here we go.
Job's done.
That was just fortunate that it was only
Mistakes were made.
a one bomber. But that web lord is preventing her from having battle cries as well. Unfortunately, if I had popped that web lord first and or popped that piloted shredder on the previous turn, I probably would have won this game because
Well played.
I would have prevented It would have prevented the, it would have prevented, hey, I got a win, though. I mean, I got, ranking up. It would have prevented playing Dr. Boom if the Web Lord had popped out a turn earlier. But, unfortunately, that's not how it played out. Again, mistakes were made on the Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil. I was not playing. I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. I really don't.
Valira versus Gul'dan.
So,
Your soul shall be mine.
Watch your...
Again, not a single one-drop in our first hand. You know, mulligan everything except for the Mech Warper because we need at least one turn 2. And again, no one-drops. But we do get the coin, which is not so bad, so we can coin out... We can at least coin out the Mech Warper or the Anoyotron, one of the two. And I really wish there was a way to deal with... We have no Phantom Knives in this deck. And I'm starting to think that maybe I should get a Phantom Knives in this deck.
Job done.
I think this is another loss, if I remember correctly, but I'm not sure. And I'm looking for the misplays. I'm going to look for the misplays. I'm going to comment on the misplays. Yeah, corruption to destroy him. So we got to use him right away, of course. So
Powering up. Portals online.
Job's done.
that's a good use of corruption, is to get rid of a shielded, a divine shielded taunt. It's just a good way of getting rid of a... I think the Arcane Nullifier would have been a much better play at this turn.
Engage.
No, you should have
Job's done.
popped open or brought him down at least to 2, but we didn't. Was this Dark Bomb on him? Corruption again. Corruption on him is fine because, hey, he is going to give us value on an attack and pop another dude, you know? Iron Sensei at this point would be dumb because we got a mech that's going to die. So Arcane Nullifier would have been would be a much better play. Or the Harvest Golem and Armor Up. Or I mean Dagger Up. But I think no, we don't want, and I think I'm talking about that, the Iron
Come
Sensei.
close. And
Oh, that
listen.
was a bad play. That was a very, very bad play.
Engage.
And that's the point at which I should have popped the spider. That's very lucky. Very lucky that it buffed up the Mech Warper. It's just very lucky.
Ooh, you're in trouble now.
Now we get a Cogmaster. Well, with our Mech Warper beefed up,
Magic detected.
we can play some mechs now. And we can...
Engage.
I know what I was doing there. I was going for face because I had a shield, and the shield somewhat protected me. I'm really lucky that that implosion only hit him for 2. saved him so that I could put out another taunt. I could combo. I did this right. I comboed that correctly.
Fix anything.
Here we go.
Go for face.
Job's done.
And you know what? I know why I did this. The reason why I did this was fill your board up with one attack minions that have a lot of health. That's fine by me. Because your little blood imp is only going to beef up their health, not their attack. And that just completely cleaned his board and my board. I think
Well played.
I
Here we
think-
go.
I said that to that effect was the only way we were ever going to get rid of that blood imp would be if he threw out a hellfire, which he did, but he did it the wrong time. He was down to 7 health. We won a sack of gold. He was down to 7 health, so throwing that out was a risk, and I don't think either he didn't realize or he did realize that the only play was to drop that hellfire and take 3 damage to his face with me with a 4 attack dagger. I mean, unless he had a taunt, there was no way he was gonna survive that hellfire. But at least I played the Tinker's Sharpsword Oil correctly that time. At least I played it right.
Valera
With a minion on the board, having comboed it.
You asked for it. Watch your back.
Yeah, this was a bad draw. We had bad draws all night, pretty much. Okay, Cogmaster, good opening hand. Opening play. Even with the coin, it's just a good opening play. And I think we go with that and pass the turn. But we'll see. I don't know if I try to put out the Micro Machine first or if I do Cogmaster. I think I do Cogmaster first. Good boy. Hearthstone Noob. Good boy, Zomniac. Good boy. You play well, good boy, when you think about things. Yikes. So, what we gotta do on our turn is we gotta put out our Micro Machine and then run our Cogmaster into the Bloodfen Raptor. That's a 2-for-1, and that's a good trade.
For a little while, I tackle big punch.
Yes, you do. And I think I threw out, I threw out another Cogmaster.
Fix you.
That's a good trade. The other Cogmaster, I think that's on the board just to give an extra target for whatever might be coming next. Yep. Arcane missiles could be the death knell. Oh. And that's okay because we got our Harvest Golem out. That's good.
I'll fix you.
Go ahead and do that. We end up clearing her board again. Or hit. Oh, that's right. Vita Soy Boy. I kept calling Vita Soy Boy a her, and it's a dude. I'm pretty sure. Because of the boy. I think that's the giveaway. Yeah. And you know what? That was 2-4 mana to get rid of a 3 mana minion. That's value. That's value. And to not have a minion on the board, doing all that and not having a board to play with, that's kind of bad going into turn 5. I think I mentioned that. Going into turn 5, you want to have something on the board. Because you don't want to come up against a turn 6. There's a lot of turn 6 taunts. There's a lot of turn 6. There's a whole lot of turn 6 everythings. There's a whole lot of turn 6 everythings. You know.
Come close and listen.
I think I was debating whether or not it was worth it to take out, and I think what I deduced was, even with the Ogre Magi out, I would still have the Iron Sensei on the board, beefing up my piloted Shredder, which could bait out Polymorph. Perfect. That's a good play. Again, an awful lot of value coming out of Vitasoy Boy to take out my minions. An awful lot of them, you know?
Here we go.
It's just... Oh, yeah. What did I debate here? Oh, that, you know why. It's, yeah. It doesn't matter. The point is that Vitasoy Boy was making a lot of really bad trades. I mean, that one turn cost him 6 mana to take care of one dude, or 2 dudes, that cost me 4. Or cost me 5. So, oh wait, no, it was almost, yeah, no, it was 6 mana to take care of 5. So again, another loss of mana. That's just as bad as leaving mana on the board. Oh yeah, Dr. Boom here is just a great play. It's a great play because what Vitasoy Boy can hope for is to just freeze Dr. Boom for a turn by running the water elemental into him. Yep. And Vitasoy Boy has no answers, so he fishes for them. And then I think at some point he settles on going with what he was originally planning on doing. But he realizes that he's now only got 5 mana instead of 8, and he might not be able to do everything he wants to do.
I wonder.
So that's 2. 2 mana.
Time runs out on me.
Two plus 4 is 6, plus 2 is 8 to get rid of a 7 mana card. A 7 mana dude, and leaving 2 bomb bots on the board. Not value. Not value at all.
Powering up. Portals
Put a mech
online.
warper out so we can throw out our piloted mech and a Tinkertown tech.
Something needs tinkering?
So we can get another. Oh, and if we had only. If we only had. I think I saved my daggers for a while. But if we only had 1 more mana, we could have added. Here comes the Flame Strike. I get a puddle jumper. Take care of my daggers, that's fine. Whatever. Whatevs. And Divine Shield. I think, yeah. This was an interesting play on my part because I want to take out his, but I still want some. So I still got a minion on the board. And still have a shielded taunt. But I was still able to take out his little ooze. Yeah, I used a lot to take out the ooze. But that's okay.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
At this point, I can use daggers because I don't want to heal yet.
Here we go.
So, go for it. Dagger up again. Attack with my shielded... Yeah, with my Anoyotron. And I can hold back the antique heal bot because I'm not low enough that it even matters. To have another 3/3 on the board really doesn't matter. Pops off the shield.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
This is where I start to worry. This is where I start to worry that I don't have enough beef to do what I need to do.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm starting to worry that I don't have enough beef to do what I need to do. And this is where the antique heal bot works. I can throw out the Tinkertown tech. Hopefully get a freeze so I can freeze out. I don't. I got whirling blades, which means I can hang on to something. So I can attack face.
Here we go.
And dagger up again. Might as well. Hold off on having the whirling blades for yet another turn. Now remember, I think I have got... I do have another antique heal bot in my hand. This is starting to look bad. And even another antique heal bot now would not save me. So I don't remember if I sack myself in or not. I think I...
Here we go.
No, that's
Well played.
that's, I think I just
Well played.
let Vitasoy Boy take me out. But he sure is taking his sweet damn time doing it. But at least he does it to me. At least he does it to me in such a way that it's not so bad manners, you know? I mean, he waited a while before he realized he had lethal. Well, I'm sure he knew he had lethal, he just took his sweet time doing it. Which is unfortunate. So when the Wrecker Rogue is played right, or played well, it just feels right.
Valera versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Watch
It just feels
your
right.
back.
Cogmaster and Clockwork Gnome and a Mech Warper. This is a great opening hand. I think we keep this. I would keep it. I wouldn't mulligan a thing. Yeah. Don't mulligan anything. That's a good opening hand. I mean, how often do you get 2 1-cost cards in your first hand? And then 2 2-cost cards the next turn? Value.
I am ready.
This may be a misplay. Throwing out a Cogmaster first may have been the better play. Apparently, I unmuted my mic at one point. Oh, that was interesting. That was awful loud too. Whatever I was doing. Yeah, the Cogmaster first would have given me the opportunity to have five.
Job's done.
To have 5 damage on turn 2, and I did not do that, and I should have. I should have done that with the Mech Warper. Or no, 3 damage. I would have had 3 damage with 1 minion, and that should have been the play to do. And I didn't do it, and I don't know why.
Powering up! Portals online!
Mech Warper, Micro Machine,
Here we go.
Dagger to the face.
Job's done.
And on turn 4, we could throw out our Mechanical Yeti and another Micro Machine. Or a Micro Machine Cogmaster Dagger up.
I must consider.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this Lebruckets took his time playing stuff. Turn 3, Chillin' Yeti, not bad at all. Now, Piloted Shredder Cogmaster would be good, or freeze him. There, that's good. Freeze him. Piloted. Oh no, I think. Yeah. Okay, I leave a mana on the board, but having big board presence is a good call.
Escape!
Job's done.
Now by freezing that Chillin' Yeti, what I've effectively done is I've given my Micro Machines another turn to beef up. I have also nullified, so he's got to use another Holy Smite.
Must cleanse the Sunwell.
I have nullified his turn 4. So now we can use the Micro Machine and the Cogmaster. 2 1-cost cards. Or that's 3 cost, by the way. To get rid of his beefed up Chillin' Yeti. Which, remember, he used the coin on turn 3
Here we go.
to take care of. And yeah, the Mech Warper into the Sun Fury or the Sunwell Cleric, good play. And the reason why it's good play is we've got a Mechanical Yeti on the board. We're going into turn 6, so we've got some options with our daggering up and putting out our Piloted Shredder. It leaves him with an empty board going into turn 5. I win more games with the opponent having a turn 5 empty board. Turn 5 empty board is pivotal. The reason why is going into turn 6, it's always difficult to get over the hump of turn 5 with an empty board going into your opponent's turn 6. It just is. It is because turn 6 has a place for taunts that'll soak up whatever you drop on turn 5. If you don't have something to attack on turn 5, you're in trouble. And I think he knows it. Or I think we debated that we didn't see any hand movement, any movement in his cards. So I think we determined that he got frustrated with me clearing his board and left. Or maybe he just got disconnected, who knows. He may have just gotten disconnected. Or he may have gotten frustrated with the idea. See, I did put out the Pilot Shredder and Dagger out. That's good optimized play. Yeah, so anybody that's willing to sacrifice a seemingly high value minion, like the 2-cost Mech Warper, into a 3-cost Sun Fury or a Sunwell Cleric, you don't want to mess with that guy. Cogmaster,
I can fix anything.
Tinker, Sharp Sword, Oil, good play, excellent play.
Here
Go
we
for it.
go.
Take him out. Take him down. And I think we're just done with losing enough that I just go for face. I just go for the win. Get out of rank 19 as quickly as possible because I'm just sick of it, you know? I think I was sick of the Rekka Rogue losing, and I finally winning another one. That's now 3 of 5. And we've played, what, 4 games now? 5 games now? I think that's 5 games. And we need 2 more to complete our quest, and I think the next 2 are wins as well. I'm pretty sure.
Valera versus Jaina.
Another mage. Remember, this is going to be a tough...
Watch your back.
Going up against a mage, whether or not they're a freeze mage or a mech mage, it's especially mech mages are going to be especially difficult. I think I didn't want to mulligan the 2 3s, but I decided to, and I end up getting Iron Sensei back and a piloted Shredder, which isn't too bad. And a turn 1. Oh yeah, yeah, we're going up against a freeze mage. It looks like. So we decide. Yeah, we were talking about the Enhanso Mechano. It's just good. We've got a full board or an almost full board. Turn 1. A Noyotron is not the worst thing in the world. But I prefer a turn 1 2 1-cost minions. Like a Cogmaster and a Micro Machine. Or, not a Cogmaster and a Micro Machine. Like a Cogmaster and a Clockwork Gnome.
Wonder.
Because then you've got a 2-1 and a 3-2 on the board. And that's just value going into turn 2. So she's got to ping off the shield. She doesn't have a turn 2. She doesn't have a turn 2 spell, so we decide we're going to take out her Mana Worm before she can beef it up. Or Ranmu. Again, there's that gender bias since it is Jaina Proudmoore. Turn 3 ping is bad value, and I'll tell you why. It tells me you have no turn 3 cards in your hand. You have no valuable turn 3 minions in your hand. However, I do.
Here we
and
go.
There it is. And I throw it on the board. And since I just drew the Tinker Sharp Sword Oil, it was smart to go ahead and use up my last durability on my dagger. You don't want to get too far behind in health. In mirror matches, you know, where you're going up against the same hero, where it's another, if it were another rogue, you want to match them as much as you possibly can with damage, or of course surpass them. That's the goal, but you don't want to get too many turns behind without going to face. With a mage,
Portals online.
this was a value play because one of those 2, and we're hoping it's the Mech Warper. It's not, but that's okay. That's okay that it's not the Mech Warper, because the Mech Warper is probably going to get taken out by the Water Elemental, I'm guessing. Unless she's smart, unless Ranmu is smart, and then Ranmu will try to take out the 2 minions on either side of my harvest column. And the reason behind that, obviously, is to get rid of more minions, but also to get rid of the one minion that could beef up the other two. Frostbolt to the Mech Warper is a good play.
Someday I'll be just like you.
That's even a more value play because now your Frostbolt only costs... She didn't have it, or he didn't have it. Ranmu did not have it. So you throw out...
Time runs out on
Ice Lance to freeze him. Okay. Okay. And a zero-cost Arcane Missiles to see if you can't take care of the Mech Warper just by default. Zero-cost Clockwork Gnome, not so bad. Throw that out, might as well.
Ready.
Dagger up Tinker Sword Oil would be good right now, but you dagger up first. Oh, yeah, you gotta dagger up first. I think daggering up and Enhanso Meccano is a good play, and that's what I do. Unfortunately, the taunt is on the wrong dude.
Here we go.
I should have kept my dagger. That was a misplay. I should have kept my dagger. That was a dumb play. I should not have attacked that shorty. I should not have attacked the little guy. What is her name? I can't remember what she's called.
I wonder.
Yeah, the spell check. I should not have hit her with the dagger. I should have gone for face with the dagger or saved it. Because the smart play here is to go ahead and ping off the shield. Even though my Clockwork Gnome has got Wind Fury. Now she uses...
Time runs out on me.
That's a misplay on her part. She should have taken out the Wind Fury. Because that's 4 damage versus 3.
Something needs tinkering?
Here we go.
Dagger up. Clockwork Gnome to the face, then Clockwork Gnome into the... There you go. Good boy. Good playing there. Good boy.
Job's done.
And that was... I think that was actually kind of smart. And I'll tell you why. Cloaking him now makes it so that he can't get pinged. She can't use her hero power to hit him. She can't use any minion to hit him. She has to use an area of effect spell, like an Arcane Explosion. Or Cone of Cold. Which uses up all of her mana just to deal with that one guy. Just to deal with that one guy, she had to use up almost all of her mana. You see what I'm talking about? Now, unfortunately, I have no way of playing my Tinker's Sharpsword Oil in combo right now. Because I have no turn 3 move. Or I have no 3-drop. So I have to kind of play... play the dagger game. Go ahead, do the dagger again. Yeah. No, I think I was actually talking about time rewinding him, but I wouldn't be able to play him again this turn.
Too soon.
So I end the turn. And I hope that he survives the next turn. Because if both my minions survive, attacking with him into something that doesn't kill him or into face, time rewinding him and then dropping him again would not be a bad play, because I'd get another card and it would, you know, it would wake him up. Micro Machine.
Sorry about that.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Here we go.
Yep. Had to do that. Time. I think I was talking about time rewinding the Tinkertown tech right now, but that would be dumb. That'd be dumb. So, Flame Strike right now would be bad. I think I was talking about that. Azure Drake and a big spell right now would be bad. That didn't make any sense to me. Because that's value right there, taking out the little spell dude.
Here we go.
That's fine to the face because I can drop the heal bot.
Something needs tinkering?
That was valuable to me. That was valuable to me because I think that's what turned the tide on this game, was pulling him back, throwing him back out, because if she had a fireball or something, that dude would have died anyway. Rewinding him and throwing him back out to get another spare part.
I wonder.
Great value. I just made a great value play doing that. That's a great value play. And I've got Sneeds in there. That can go next.
Get behind me.
That ain't nothing but a thing with my piloted shredder. In fact, you know, dropping 2 taunts. Go for it, you know? Pinging anybody right now is kind of a dumb play. It's not a very high cost. I mean high value. It's not high value to ping anything right now because I'm just... You got to know that I'm just going to sack the pilot shredder. And then sack the heal bot. Sack the heal bot into... Definitely sack the heal bot. Come on. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna... Oh yeah, and I forgot. Drop this juggler, so every play I got an extra extra damage.
For Tinkertown!
Job's done.
And there really isn't anything that Ranmu can do now.
You are not prepared.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Sorry about that.
Come close and listen.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Oh, I think I was talking about how awesome it would have been if he would have popped an invention, but he didn't, so... I go for exact lethal. You know, I don't want to be too mean about anything. don't want to be too mean, you know. Don't want to be too mean. That's our 4th of 5. I think our 6th game. So, got a couple of losses in there. 4 wins, 6 losses, or 4 wins, 2 losses. We're going to go for a 5th win here. So out of 7, I think it's 7 games. I think it's 7 games. I didn't really keep a running total. I think we lost our first one. We lost and we won one, lost another one, and then we've been on a winning streak.
Versus Jaina.
Because I think we get a winning streak, actually.
Watch your back.
And we're up against another mage. Sneeds has got to go. Sneeds and Iron Sensei. Yeah. Because that's not valuable to have. I don't know why I sacked the Mech Warper. Or I'm sure I had a reason. I don't remember what that reason was. Kind of need a turn. Well, we get it back anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We didn't have a turn 1 play, which sucks. It really does. It sucks balls. We didn't get a turn 1 play, and she's got a turn 1 play. Oh yeah, unstable portal. That's a valuable play. Unfortunately, I should have played the Mech Warper. I really should have played the Mech Warper. I think I was afraid, though, if I put the Mech Warper out on turn 2, that it would get taken care of right away. And I think I had a right to believe that.
One shot, one.
Not a bad play on her part, or on Peepo's part. Not a bad play at all. You know, Mech Warper Cogmaster's not too bad.
Job's done.
But again, like I said, turn 3 Frostbolt takes care of the Mech Warper right away. Cogmaster taken out by this. Count this up. That is cost of 3 to get rid of a 1-cost card. That was a valuable play for a 4-3 for 3. That was a valuable play. And I could have thrown out the Tinkers. I'm lucky as hell that Mech Warper didn't get hit by that flame cannon. I am lucky as hell.
Something needs
You know,
tinkering?
Tinkertown Tech. I think I was debating whether or not to dagger up, but no, you put out your taunt.
Weapons
And
ready.
you go to face. And I knew that this game wouldn't last long, but I overwhelmed Peepo, and got a win streak. Got a win streak. A little bit of XP and a Druid of Rogue Dominance win. Got our quest. And we got 10 for winning 3 games in a row. Or winning 3 games. Not a bad run, really. Not a bad run for our little Wrecker Rogue. Getting up to all full stars on rank 18, not bad for the Wrecker Rogue. Sometimes that happens with the Wrecker Rogue, is you come up against an opponent that just doesn't have any answers for a full board, or for a nearly full board, and they quit right away instead of going. I think I was commenting on how I had almost enough to, or I do have enough to play 3 arena runs, and that I was promising to do an arena run soon. And then I think I signed off with the regular. May your hearths be as warm as your hearts. And I'll see you on the flip side, guys. Thanks for listening. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff.